Don't just live for tomorrow, or just live yesterday. Just be glad for all you have that's in today. And though you've come through many obstacles.
Hey everyone, Connie here, and welcome to my blind reaction to Kipo and the Age of Wonder Beast, Season 3, Episode 5. So, yeah, things are getting pretty serious. Amelia and Co. are causing a lot of problems, to put it lightly. And we have our first big casualty, with Yum being reverted to a regular cat by the serum, the cure. It's the equivalent of a death, and it's going to be interesting to see how this goes from here. It's probably not going to end without any more casualties, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I wouldn't say I'm excited anymore. Weirdly enough. Like I am excited to continue. But excited seems like a weird word after that. I'll just say that I very much can't wait to see what happens. I'm still wondering though, what did happen with the Wolf girl? Wolf's sister, adopted sister last time. Like, she wasn't tied up with them, so I'm just kind of curious. Either way, we're just going to get this started, hope for the best, see what this episode has in store. So, when the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction, and after you watch it, come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after it fades to black and then fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts and will contain spoilers to the episode. So, that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you at the reaction. And we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. Yeah, this was just really thrust upon us, like, kind of without warning. It, like, just kind of came so quickly and so suddenly that I didn't have enough time to truly register that it was about to happen. So it's just like, it was just like, it just kind of happened. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I'm just saying it's like, it just caught me really off guard. And yeah, I teared up. I teared up when it happened. When Song was finally cured and was back to normal. The thing to note is there's two main issues with this. The first one obviously being Song having to get reacclimated to being a human again, which is what we saw in this episode. But the second one, they didn't actually touch on. The Mega Monkey was a good both defensive and offensive ally to them. Not having the Mega Monkey is going to, technically speaking, weaken their forces. The big thing that it obviously does do is making the antidote. So, if an antidote can even actually be made, with something like this, it's hard to say. But at the same time, maybe rather than like an antidote that reverses the effects of the cure, maybe something that just makes it so that the cure won't work. Like, if you give the antidote to everyone there, the cure just won't work on them anymore. Maybe that's more like what they're thinking. I don't know. But either way, this is definitely going to weaken their forces just on a technical level. it's not saying that they can't do anything because of it, or in spite of it. They can still work to fight back as much as they can. It's just, it's not going to be easy. So they have to put up whatever defenses they can, as we see here, and just hope they can figure things out in time. Because if they can make this antidote and make it so that, like, if they give everyone there the antidote, no one will have to worry about being cured anymore, that would be a massive help. And if they could somehow spread that. Hell, I actually know a way. Mulholland. I literally just thought of that while talking it through. Mulholland said that if he accidentally got the cure in him, it could end up spreading, like, throughout the water supply or through rain or whatever, and could affect all the mutes everywhere pretty much. But on the other side, he could do that intentionally with the antidote, right? I almost kind of wonder if that would come into play, but at the same time, he's kind of gone. How would they get back in touch with him? That's the question. Because that would work. That would probably be the best case scenario. So this episode really focuses on Song. The B plot with Dave and Benson trying to find Yumian and everything is honestly unimportant. It's a complete time filler. Like, it doesn't do anything for the characters. It doesn't, like, develop Dave or Benson any further than they were already. All it does is show them interacting in the same way that they always have. It doesn't develop anything for Yumian. Like, Yumian really doesn't have any room to develop, and none of the other Timbercats develop anything here. It shows some cat jokes, and that's about it. It's just kind of pointless. It's fun and everything, and it's a little more what would you call it? It's a little bit of levity from the more serious situation of Song returning and trying to help out and everything. But at the same time, there was plenty of levity in Song's in the A plot with Song, her getting reacclimated to things, and even her interactions with the dubstep bees. There was a lot of great levity in there. So it really just shows that this B plot was not needed. It didn't do anything. It wasn't, like, bad necessarily, and it wasn't lacking in entertainment. It just wasn't that important or great. But I just hope they continue to be this good. The dog might start barking. Yeah. Surprisingly not. Male person just came, dropped off some stuff. I thought the dog would start barking when she heard, but I guess maybe she didn't hear. She must be in a deep sleep right now. Either way, yeah, I really hope that they continue to be this good going into the rest of this, because how many episodes are there? I think I have them all downloaded already, so I should be able to check. 10? So we're halfway through the season. And this being a halfway point, getting Song cured and everything actually makes sense. Like, that works out, because that way the second half of the season can focus entirely on the battle against Amelia. So this should be interesting. This should be interesting to see how the rest of this goes. Like I said in the pre-thoughts, we're probably going to have more casualties. Casualties, I say. But it's more like more characters being cured. Yumian most likely was not the last. And really, Song is the only one who this actually works well for. She's the only one who, like, the cure is actually helpful for. everyone else, it would be bad. Kipo, any of the mutes, it would be bad. Song is the only one we can actually say is good in regards to getting cured. So any future cure casualties would be bad, very bad. And I think that if they do happen, when they do happen, they're going to be notable. Maybe a couple small characters here and there, like Wolf's sister and her brother, the two young wolves. We saw they were cured. Which really sucks that Wolf didn't get a chance to, you know, truly make up with her. It's like the last time they saw each other, like, Wolf was angry at her for leading them into a trap, but even though she was literally telling them, it's like, oh no, I'm going against this now. And now she's never going to be able to make up with her. And it's sad. But yeah, it's like, that they were, all things considered, smaller characters. Definitely not as important, but still. And mind you, it's good to show that not everything is going to be resolved. Not everything is going to be perfectly handled here. But still, it's just like, you just kind of wish there was a little more good resolution to that. Yeah, we've already seen Song before as well, so there's not really a lot to talk about regarding her personality. It's what we've seen before, and it's a lot like Kipo's. That's not a surprise. We've already known this. Even if it was just through flashbacks before, it's like it was obvious. But yeah, this was really, really good. Seeing them reunite and everything, and just, even though it was so sudden in how it was delivered, it was really great nonetheless. And like I said, it made me tear up a bit. It did. It wasn't like full on crying, because I kind of expected this to happen. But at the same time, it's like, it did catch me off guard a little. And either way, I was going to tear up for it, no matter what. But yeah, so now Amelia is heading their way, kind of being led by the wolf children, it looks like. But either way, they're on their way. And on Kipo's side, they've set up a perimeter wall of death ivy, obviously bad. And it didn't look like Amelia's group had like anything to really take care of that, unless they can just... It looked like they maybe had guns. Maybe they could shoot it away, but I don't know. Those guns might just be cure. I don't think like they're trying to necessarily kill anyone or anything. They're just trying to cure them, because human supremacists. So I don't know. I don't really know if there really even are... Has there even been, like, actual guns in this? Like, with actual bullets? I don't think so. Like, everything's just kind of been, I think, like, creations of the different, mute tribes. I don't think there's been any, like real, just regular guns. But anyway... I guess maybe we'll see. So yeah, the second half is definitely going to go hard, I feel. It's definitely going to conclude the series really strongly. We'll have to see how it goes. So, when the episodes end, it's going to be sad that this is going to finally be over. It's hard to come to terms with that sometimes when you're coming to the end of a series. Like, we're in the second half of the final season. it's like shit is obviously going to go down, but it's like there's no more after that. And it sucks. And it sucks that this show didn't get the attention it deserved. It didn't get as much attention and love as stuff like She-Ra did, and it definitely deserved it. I mean, She-Ra did a lot more for the queer community and whatnot, and was obviously in a lot of ways better. But Kipo definitely deserved attention as well, and I feel like it was shafted for that. It just like other shows on Netflix, like Glitch Techs even, it just did not get the attention. But at least Kipo was allowed to end. Glitch Techs is just kind of stuck in purgatory at the moment. Who knows what's going to happen with it, if we're ever going to get another season. And considering it left off on big cliffhangers and everything, I really, really would like it to get another season, just to finish it up. I don't know. Either way. Tell me your thoughts on this episode of Kipo and the Age of Wonder Beasts in the comments below, and thank you so much for tuning in. For now, I'm Connie, and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.